It's that time of year again. Christmas is almost upon us, and arriving before it, harbinger-like in the wintry chill, is the birthday of our very own Christmas Queen. So what better way to celebrate this festive event than by watching a beloved old Christmas movie? And what could possibly be more Christmassy than those films bearing the banner of Hallmark? Now, for this skit, I was originally planning to draw aspects from lots of different Hallmark movies and combine them together into a sort of generic representative Hallmark movie. And then I realized that any given Hallmark movie is, in and of itself, a generic representative Hallmark movie. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to explain the plot of one real Hallmark movie that I've actually seen, without exaggeration, and it's going to function like comedy. Meet the protagonist. She's never done anything bad, ever, in her life. She's nondescript, sort of almost blonde, almost brunette hair, and she looks like a model, but not like a supermodel, because remember, we're on a budget. So maybe a toothpaste model. Oh, or one of those models on the packages of Q-tips. Meet her family. They're a big family. She has 2 siblings, and they live a cozy, ordinary, middle-class life in their gleaming mansion when they're not out in their beautiful vacation home in a picturesque mountain location. They're absolutely normal, with the exception of one quirky family tradition, which will be brought up over and over again as comic relief throughout the show. Come on, Carol! Get it? Her name is Carol. Because, you get it. It's almost time for our mildly quirky family December tradition. Oh, but Daddy, I'll be late for my study session to become a life-saving doctor. Oh, but honey, you love it so. Okay, I guess I can stay for the decorating of wreaths for the poor and needy. Now we meet our other protagonist, the romantic interest. Okay, so he's not actually going to appear shirtless at any point throughout this film. I mean, come on, it's Hallmark. This is a totally wholesome, family-friendly movie. You could put infants to sleep with this. But those lumberjack-style shirts are going to be pretty tailored, if you know what I mean. Okay, that's better. He has just the right amount of scruff, an angular jawline, and the approximate acting range of a processed American craft single. But he has never done anything wrong, ever, in his life. He's just gotten back from a trip to whichever third world country is popular right now, where he was digging wells and building schools and stuff. And now he's living with his dear old widowed mother, while working at the animal shelter and volunteering at the soup kitchen on weekends. The mother is a sweet and loving old woman who, for some reason, I remember as having a southern accent, but I don't think she actually had one. I think she was just that kind of character, you know? No, you know I love it here with you, Ma. It's just, I guess sometimes I miss the feeling of changing the world. Oh, but Johnny, you are changing the world. One little act of kindness at a time. Now have a delicious homemade chocolate chip cookie. Aw, thanks, Ma. You always know just what to say. Think it's all going as well as it possibly could? Think again! Carol is dying. No. I have to go to medical school to finish becoming a life-saving doctor. Honey, you're just not strong enough right now. No, I can't let dying stop me from pursuing my dreams. Oh, darling. Darling Carol, you've never done anything wrong, ever, in your life. And that's why this is so sad. Do you remember when she was just our little girl, and she never did anything wrong? No, you have to be happy. After all, it's Christmas. Meanwhile, the romantic lead has gotten a job at a Christmas tree farm, sawing Christmas trees, combining manliness with Christmasness. So one day, he's sawing trees in a manly fashion. When who should come in but the large, middle-class family, Carol leading the way. Now, we're all going to have a very good time, even if I am not feeling my best. Do you think we should tell her, honey? Oh, darling, we've been over this. We can't tell her now that the organ donor list is so long that unless someone who knows her willingly offers to give up part of their liver to save her, she'll definitely die. It's Christmas. You're right, honey. We should let her have one more happy holiday season. Shh, shh, shh. The romantic lead overhears this. What if, he thinks to himself, this is his chance to once more change the world? What if it was no accident that he overheard this conversation? What if it is destiny, registered trademark? So now we insert one of those cute scenes where the hero and heroine bump into each other. Something along the lines of, oh, excuse me, I was just admiring the Christmas tree. No. Oh, it's a beauty, isn't it? Whenever I was little, I used to put an angel at the very top of my Christmas tree. When I was a kid, I used to put an angel on mine too. You did? I did. And do? Well, I haven't had a Christmas tree in some time. I've been over in a third world country, digging schools. So at this point, in case that wasn't clear enough, they're in love now. So anyway, he decides to be the organ donor, and she's overwhelmed by his generosity. And now we get the acting scene. In all of the inspirational movies, there's the acting scene, and they're all like, this is a serious drama. And it's something along the lines of, oh, but how can I accept such generosity? I could never ask a total stranger to risk his life for me. You can, because you deserve it. Because you've never done anything wrong, ever, in your life. You have to. For your mother. For me. For Christmas. And so on and so forth. Anyway, she doesn't. So they're rolled into the hospital, clad in angelic white, and placed side by side. And she shyly and hesitantly says, "Thank you." And he stoically replies, "You're welcome." Then we cut to after it's all done, and there's no danger here. Everything goes great. This isn't a thriller. Calm down, folks. There was never any danger here. But now it's all over. And the only problem now is she wants to ask him out, but she's afraid to do so because he's done so much for her already, and he wants to ask her out, but he doesn't want her to feel obligated. Oh, honey, you should just tell him how you feel. Oh, but he's done so much for me already. Oh, Johnny, you should just tell that girl how you feel. Oh, but Ma, I don't want her to feel obligated, and so on and so forth. New crisis arises. So with all the medical bills, Carol's family can't afford to spend Christmas as they were planning to in their picturesque mountain vacation home. Oh, Carol, I so wanted your Christmas to just be perfect. Oh, Daddy, I have all of you here. It already is. But deep down, she did miss the vacation home. The romantic lead hears about this. He's shocked and outraged at the injustice of it all. It's just not fair. She's such a good person. She's never done anything wrong, ever, in her life. If only there was something I could do. And then it hits him. Perhaps this is actually the way he can change the world. Registered trademark. He will save Carol's Christmas. And he will do it in grand old traditional inspirational film form with a fundraiser. Not just any fundraiser. A magnificent, glorious, still within budget, Christmas-themed fundraiser with a concert. A concert where he can sing a romantic Christmas song. And then Oh, he can't? Well, how about, is it bad? Oh, okay. Okay, so they're saying that the hunky C-tier television actor that they got for this part can't actually sing. Okay, let's cut that. There can be dancing, kind of. Intimations of dancing. Anyway, the hero needs help from the community, registered trademark. So first he goes to the other medical students. Oh, of course we'll help. We love Carol. She's never done anything wrong ever in her life. Then he goes to his friends from the Christmas tree farm. Oh, of course we'll help. We love Carol. She's never done anything wrong ever in her life, you lucky dog. No, it's not like that. We're just friends. Then he goes to some random bakery owner down the street. Of course I'll help. I love Carol. She's never done anything. You get the picture. The fundraiser is a smashing success and everyone has a wonderful time except our protagonist, who is racked with guilt and uncertainty till finally she seeks out the romantic lead and they have one climactic, apparently very romantic conversation that goes something along the lines, admittedly shortened, of this. Oh, I wanted to thank you for everything. Oh, it was nothing. It was so much more than nothing, and you didn't have to do any of it. Actually, I did, because I just did. You did? I did. I just didn't know if you did. I did. You did? I did. I didn't know if you did. Well, I did. And do? And do. Do you? I do. You do too? I do too. Anyway, I'm obviously shortening the dialogue here, but at this point in the movie, this scene just feels interminable. So anyway, they're together now. So anyway, now we have the denouement, and the large middle-class family invites the romantic lead to their beautiful vacation home that he helped to pay for with other people's money. Anyway, and here we insert a sweet little moment where we pull back in the line of dialogue from earlier in the script to tie everything together with a bow. Something like, "You were the angel on the top of my Christmas tree." And then Dad pops back in with one last reference to that quirky family tradition. And then ba-boom! End credits, and a song swells in that sounds something like an instrumental rendition of Joy to the World, and boom! You got yourself a show that's guaranteed to do decently well on seasonal daytime television. But anyway, as sickeningly sweet as that story was, and as miraculous a Christmas as its title, literally A Christmas Miracle, suggests, I hope that your birthday is sweeter still, and your Christmas every bit as miraculous. I love you, darling. Meet her family. Meet her family. Meet her family. The family has one. The family has one. The family has one. The family has one. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping. And I brought some. Then he goes to this random old. Then he goes to some random bakery store. Then he goes to some random bakery. Then he goes to some random bakery owner down the street. Of course I'll help. This is a little. But if you really hold me tight.
Nice try, but Ezra's not gonna save you this time. Get your little badump over here. Get your. Really?
Your birthday's Eve.
But as long as you
That was very bad timing.
let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.